Okay, we are back today with something a little different. Going to be playing some Skyrim today. It's a huge mod set that I've been following for years and played a lot of their different versions. Just came out with a big update, so we're going to be testing it out. It's out of beta, so it's had a lot of polishing, a lot of refinement. So a lot of work put into it by Vector over at Nolvus. Go check them out. Link in the description, on at least on YouTube. Yeah, go check them out. Nolvus, they're amazing. So we are going to dink around on here for a little bit. Crashed a couple times testing it out, so we'll see what happens here. Get right into it. Okay, it's starting to think our controller is not. Give me 1 second here. Haven't used a controller in a little while, so it's not letting me use it. What's up, Ganesh? It's really weird. Let's just see if it lets us switch over. What's going on, man? Just chilling. Let's figure out who we want to be here. Maybe give him some scars, huh? Why not? Some war paint here. What's up, Ray Emilio? New Skyrim 2026. Instead of the Legendary Edition, it'll be the Ultimate Edition or something else. Re-release for the 7th time. Probably. Some pretty cool looking eye mods on here. It's kind of cool. Let's get some hair, different hair here. There we go. Here's all the crazy hair mods. What's up, Eduardo? Stopping by to say hello before you go to bed? Yeah, it's probably pretty late over there. So I'm on a lot later than I was planning to be on too. How you doing, bro? Skyrim is an amazing game. I agree. I haven't played it in a minute. I'm gonna try out this new mod list. Kind of facial hair we got going here, huh? Playing a Dark Elf last time, but you lost your save game? Sucks. Okay, we gotta sit here, let everything kind of load. I don't know why it's not letting me use my controller properly, but we'll get it figured out here in a minute. So yeah, we're supposed to let all these things load in before we do anything.
Speak and
Okay, I gotta figure out how to make it stop switching to my keyboard mouse. Didn't have any problems before. Yeah, it literally won't let me click anything except like 2 buttons on my controller. How many mods? This is a full mod list on Nolvus. It's 3,600 mods. So if you head on it, it's in the description. If you head over there, it can tell you kind of what all is going on with it. Okay, I really don't get why my controller is like half the buttons are working and that's so stupid. Okay, now the controller is not working at all. Hmm. go into my Steam here. Check it later. See you, bro. Have a nice day. Here is Wednesday. Oh, wow. It's like 12:30 in the middle of the night there. All right, bro. Get some sleep. How do I force it to... Okay. Okay, it's still not... Oh my god. This is getting really dumb. Controller. Save. Okay. I really don't get it. It was working fine earlier when I was testing it. Controller. Alright, let's just save and then reload. 'Cause this is... It's very annoying here. Hmm. Mm-mm. All right, let's see if it works this time. Okay, now it's not working at all. So let's go into why is this being so dumb? It's still not using any of the actual... Still has my mouse around. I have to go in the INI file. Okay, well, this is mm, okay, now it works. I don't get it. Okay. So, didn't really mean to start. Hmm.
Yeah? I.
Read the quest description.
I. Have you seen that shrine of it? People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Yeah? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Hey, Pa!
Yes? What is it?
Something's happening. Have you seen it? There's a thief or something. He's riding in a wagon with some Imperial guards. Can we just, look at the soldiers, please?
Really? Sure. All right then, let's go. But don't get too far ahead.
Of course.
Alright, let's put some subtitles on.
Great.
What do you make of it?
I don't know. Let's go.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Okay, so we're in Helgen. Must be the different start. Or we're not actually the prisoner. Yeah, okay. I guess we picked the default start on accident.
Velod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, little fellow.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
See if we can get rid of this camera shake. Not really fan of that. I'm not even sure what it would be under. Wouldn't be, would it? Smooth cam. I honestly don't even know if this is the one that's making it shake it or... Alright, for now, let me look it up while this cutscene's going.
Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of
For
Talos,
you are
shut
the
up
salt
and let's get
earth
this
that
over with.
learn.
As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the cat!
Next to the cat.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Alright. Where's Alduin? What? Jeez. That was loud.
What in oblivion is that?
Like showed up and then came back. Looks pretty sick. Okay, so this is another part of the alternate beginning, I guess. Never done this, so.
Still. What in the 8 divine? Hey, high elf! Get up! Come on! The gods won't give us another
What's up, George?
chance. This way!
It's was loading into the alternate beginning for the mod, I think. So that was interesting. It's a different beginning to the game. To where you're not the prisoner.
Could the legends be true? Legends don't burn down villages.
Alright. Alduin is
Now!
stuck on he's sitting on the tower. Something is bugged right now though, for sure. It's kind of freaking out. Jesus. How many mods? The Nolvus mod list is like 3665, I think. So, just about 3700. So, I'm bugged out of the tower, I think. Where it keeps telling me to go in the tower. But maybe it's this one? Nope. Okay, I think the whole quest is bugged the way it started and the way he's acting. Quickly up the tower, they keep saying, but it won't let me in the tower.
They're hurt, but they'll live.
Yeah, I might have to reload.
Come on! Before the dragon brings down the whole tower.
Left?
This way, friend. Ah! What are you waiting for?
Another second
Stairs now!
Yeah, this tower, but like I said, it won't let me in the tower.
This way, friend. What are you waiting for?
I've never done this mod at start. It's always been, the door's always been wide open.
With me, up the tower.
Like I said, it's bugged, because they're all in there. But remember, when I first start, I'm gonna reload, because when I first started, I was able to run in there. So, of course I didn't save, but I was able to run in there, and then the door, I think, auto-locks, and I was somehow back outside, so I think I have to reload. Yeah, it's not working, because, yeah, I went in here earlier, and then I don't think I was supposed to come back out, and I went back out, and now it's, like, completely bugged. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to watch that cutscene again. I'm actually thinking of restarting, because I didn't want to do this. I wanted to have a random start, because you can pick a bunch of different scenarios. See if it'll let me reload. It might crash the game. I think it'll crash the game if I try to load this. It did before. Yeah, that was really weird. It bugged me out of the tower. I was in the tower already, and then it freaked out. It's okay. I've tested it a couple times. It's been running okay. It's had a few issues, so I think you know. Yeah, it's on Mod Manager too, but it's all done through Nolvus's. They have their own launcher and everything, so everything they compile automatically into Mod Manager 2. Yeah, I think the game's freaking out big time. I'll probably just have to make another character, and then this time actually select the right thing we wanted to do. Yeah, it's all good, George. It happens. It's very much a recent update, so there's still some issues and bugs, and I think we just discovered one of them, so it's no big deal. Yeah. Alright, so. Yeah, I understand that. I've done that in the past, but this mod list is pretty extensive and done very well. I think I just am having some trouble here, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. screen is black. Everything I don't know what's going on here. Alt F4 didn't close it either. Won't let me go to task manager. I think it just is freaking out right now. Alright. Now, let's get our freaking task manager to work this time. There we go. My whole computer pretty much froze. Yeah, I am, man. Like I said, tried to get the task manager open and my whole thing black screened on my end. So, now it works. Game had a stroke. We will reload. That's my own fault. I knew it was going to do that because when you first start the game, you're put in this little room and your save is like not a real save. And the last time I tried to reload from the beginning of making the character, it did that same thing. So it's my own fault, but I'll just make another character because I want to pick my own start. I don't want to do that little beginning quest. But George, it's all good, man. I promise you. It's the correct version. Everything is set up. Nolvus does everything automatically. It's just like I said, that save. If you load the save when you first create the character, it's bugged in that little room. So we'll reload and we'll restart, and it'll all work out fine. I'll just take a minute here to get it reloaded. Yep, we'll just make a new one, and this time we'll pick our quest so we can start wherever we want, not in the weird beginning alternate tutorial area. So we've done that a million times, we don't really want to do it again. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Vertical and horizontal on YouTube. I think I've seen you in here before, George. The name George Anton seems familiar. Maybe not. You been on here before? I feel like I've talked to you before. How you doing, man? Oh, it's your first time? Okay. Maybe there was another George in here I was chatting with recently. Yeah, we we haven't streamed Skyrim before. We've played Nolvus. I played it for years, but this is a very, very, very recent update, and there's still some bugs, so it's understandable that this would happen. It's just gonna take a little bit of time and flesh out all these little bugs, and then it should be running a lot better. Because they're working on it over at Nolvus. They're really good about fixing things, so. Okay, so our controller again is not working. Now we gotta do that whole thing again. Back in our thing. God, dude. Yeah, it is freaking out right now. Oh my god. Controller's not working again, so we'll have to solve that after we get in here. You play Skyrim to have just 360 mods and take a long time. Yeah. Yeah. It does take a while for sure. Alright. So looks like we get to redo our character here. Why is this being so dumb? My god, dude. Good lord, man. Okay, we got scars over here. We had our eyes set to last one, I believe. Yeah. Face. Do we have anything else? Hair. Had longer hair. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. 14, I think, was the hair now. This one. Yeah, I think it was that one. Get some facial hair going again. That's fine. Okay. Now we gotta let all the mods load again before we do anything. So all that in the top right corner, we gotta sit, let it do its thing for a minute before we load our quest. So yeah, let's pick a custom quest this time, because yeah, we accidentally picked the standard one, and that's not as fun, I think, as some of the other options. So let's talk to our cute little dragon here. Looks like Legolas from Lord of the Rings. I can see it. Got cool eyes, I think. Look at this cute little guy over here, though. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Let's take the hood off, actually. There we go. Nice little outfit already. Okay, everything is still loading, so we'll give it another second here. Take bandit, like approaching the bandit camp, or actually being a bandit. I don't remember what all the options are.
And fulfilled your destiny.
Okay, so we got random. You're a regular at an inn somewhere in Skyrim or Solstheim. From overseas, you arrived in Skyrim by ship. You're a wanted criminal with high bounties and multiple holds, taking shelter at a nearby camp. Left for dead, you've been attacked and barely managed to survive, wounded and taken by disease. You try to find a way back to civilization. Shipwrecked. You've been a victim of a crash on high seas. As you regain consciousness, you are the last survivor deep underwater. Will you manage to escape? You can pick to have one of our own properties in the major city. Member of a guild in Skyrim. Member of the Forsworn. Interesting. At the Druidic readout. You're a werewolf hunting in Hircine's name. I don't want to do vampire or werewolf. It's something I want to have happen naturally as I play the game. I don't want to start as one. Take Shep. It's an amazing start. Dragonborn, you're the Dragonborn legend. Roadside ambush. Ambushed along the road by a small group of bandits. Fight for your life. Fell in a spike pit. That sounds horrible. You're a bounty hunter approaching a bandit camp. You're out in the wilderness. Saved by vigilance. I'm up next to be sacrificed by necromancers, but vigilance of Stendar are on the way to save me. I was raised in an orc stronghold. Maybe I should go out and make my mark on the world. Prisoner in a bandit fort. It could be an addict. I can't believe I've finally found the den. The shaking has gotten worse ever since I left home, but now my suffering is at an end. I do have a strange feeling about this den, though. Interesting. Dwemer ruins. Shipwrecked. Yeah, we'll go back to it. I want to check all these options for everybody. We've got a few people watching. I knew I shouldn't have touched that ore, but my curiosity got the better of me. I pray to the gods that there's a way out of here. In the Dwemer ruin. Okay. It's been a while since I left home to become an alchemist, and I can't help but long for something more exciting to do than picking flowers. Maybe it's time I left this grove behind. At Angus Camp, I have come across the camp of a markswoman named Angie. Oh, Angie's camp. Maybe I should ask her to train me. Okay, then I could be a merchant, mercenary, jailed, beggar, pilgrim, a Thalmor prisoner, warlock, or a werewolf and vampire option again. Okay. What's up, Ganesh? Welcome back. Alright, you said shipwreck's pretty dope. You've been a victim of a crash on high seas, blah, 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 blah. You're the last survivor deep underwater where you managed to escape. Alright, we got nine other people on there. Anybody else have any... I mean, we could do a poll. You said shipwrecked is amazing. What does everybody else want to see? Nice start. Quite a few people in the stream right now. No, but not too many in the chat, though. Guess we could try shipwrecked. I don't know. It's actually kind of like one of my worst nightmares ever. Just starting deep underwater, shipwrecked in the middle of the ocean. It sounds horrifying. Screw it. Let's do it. You win, George. Did I click it?
Speak and fulfilled your destiny.
Okay, so then we open the door and we should go to it. Alright. One last save beforehand in case we need to... Oh yeah, we can't reload, never mind. This is it. Oh god. Master Thief Hood. Is this any good? You are 15% harder to detect while sneaking, huh? Wow. Already had something good in the very beginning. Okay. Water breathing. Okay, that'll help. Gotta get used to this UI. Okay, so I'll use this after we get going here. My god, we're so slow. We gotta restart. We are super slow. Oh my god. Okay, third person's even worse. Come on. Oh my god, why can't you go through the door, man? Okay, come on. Are we serious? This is embarrassing. I feel like I just keep getting like all the messed up starts or something. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, so we are, is there a different way out? Or is that the only way? Is the bug doorway is the only way out? That's incredible. Just... Anybody else seeing this? I mean, are we serious, game? We had the bug tower on the first start, and now we can't swim through a doorway? Okay, so that wasn't the way to go, okay. So why was the doorway wide open and we couldn't go through it, but yet we can go through that? Okay, okay, we need to drink the potion. Third person was even worse. We're literally stuck on... Okay, we're swimming straight up. Okay, get out of here, come on. Whew. That was weird. Okay, so I wasn't kidding, we're literally in the middle of the ocean. Holy hell. Wow, thanks, George. Okay, we are way the hell up here. So we... Now you're free to start the game as you want? Yeah. Definitely how I love to spend my day out in the middle of the ocean, you know? I think it's kind of cool, though. I like that there's all those options. Okay, we gotta fix our sensitivity here. It's a little bit faster. Save. Our guy's shivering. It's very cold. Okay. Just go, keep going around. Might as well go to town. I think Dawnstar is right this way. Okay, we're still way over here. My god. I can't swim by all these icebergs, so I gotta go around somehow. It's training for the body before you go to adventure. It's something. I don't know why I keep jumping up out of the air like a dolphin, though. Yeah, we definitely would have died by now to hypothermia. Freaking started on the Titanic. See, look. Just did a dolphin jump again. What the hell's going on with that? Keep flying out of the water like a mermaid. What are we doing here? I'm like trying to walk on the water? What am I, Jesus? Look at it. What the hell? Is it frozen all of a sudden? My god? Okay, so that's hilarious. Okay, yep, see, it's trying to get on the water again. Holy Dragonborn? Yeah, literally. I've ascended. I'm walking on water out here. Honestly, I'm not sure, George. I probably have the whatever climbing mod or whatever on there. I'm heading towards Dawnstar right now. I'm just gonna head to town so I can get the hell out of here. I'm sure if they have that mod on here, it's somewhere in here. There's 3,700 mods, so I don't know every single one off the top of my head. It's a huge mod list. But apparently I have the Walk on Water Jesus mod. Okay, we got Land Ho finally. Is that ship moving? This guy actually sailing around? It's dope. Yeah, he's just out on the water, having the time of his life. What's up, man? Can we take his boat? Come here, dude. What's up, dude? Okay, we got some horkers. Alright, let's just go to town. Shoreline Lovers Tent? Yeah, that seems like a great place to pitch a tent. There is Jesus mod in these games? I believe it. Living proof. I walked on water. Okay, we gotta go around, I guess.
Keep at it. We need to work twice as hard now that fat-headed leg elf has declared war.
Okay. Looks like Dawnstar's got quite a bit added to it. Jesus. Looks nice. Okay. You have Jesus with my team, and he's fighting with fish, and he gives you a ring to make you walk on water. That's funny. This looks pretty good. It's running a little rough, but it's probably because we're streaming as well. It's going to run a little bit more rough than it does when I'm just playing it. It's real, you must try the mod. Yeah, maybe sometime. What the hell we got here? What the hell is that? Okay, why are my, We got a level 14 Draugr Horseman? Oh yeah, we're dead. A level 14? My god. I don't think I saved when I got into town. I think we're out in the middle of the ocean. How much you want to bet? I don't think I saved it all. Okay. So level 14, that's great. Thanks, Satan. Appreciate it, Satan. Swam across the entire ocean just to get obliterated. Weakened, I stumble into an unfamiliar area. Something moves in the corner of my vision. My heart starts to race. I shouldn't linger here. That Draugr horseman toyed with me as a predator would with his prey. I only managed to escape by lying still until it lost interest in its games. Oh, okay. Thanks again, Satan. So then we start... Whoa. Dude, I've been set up. Jeez. So what am I, by Riften now? Okay. So I died over here. And so there's a mod, I guess it takes me to a random location. So that's crazy. Alright, guys, so now we're, here. I gotta get used to the movement, too. Yeah, you can download it. It's in the description. They have an installer. It does everything for you. It has all the, system requirements that you would need and different versions. This is Ultra. There's an Ultimate, which is a bit much for my system to stream at the same time. Okay, our frame gen is effed. We gotta switch. Yeah, they have... 3 different versions, so if you have a really, really high-end computer, you can do the Ultimate. Okay, what do we got? Let's see here. Okay. Alright, Mr. Wolf. Or Skeever. This is feeling very weird. What is going on here? See how, like, fucking... So we're getting, like, 10 frames or something right now. I can't even, like, move. So... This is very weird. Okay. So we're at about 40 frames. This area, for whatever reason, is tanking really hard. Go back over here. Sorry guys, we're having some issues here. It's very weird, and now it's of course freaking out my controller again. Come on, man. This is getting so annoying. Shouldn't have to do this every time. There we go. Literally bugs the controller and you have to disable and re-enable the input. It's so dumb. See, there it's tanking again. I've never had it run this bad before in my life. What is going on here? Must be the frame gen. So maybe lossless doesn't work as great anymore with it, with the new update. Because usually it runs flawless with lossless on. It just keeps tanking. You can make it auto aim. Well, I'm definitely going to have to turn that off. I think mainly what was happening was the frames tanked to like 10 frames a second. So that's why the combat was all weird. What do we got over here? Probably something level 100 over here to kill me. Okay, we're not going to go in there though. So I'm going to have to do a lot of testing off stream to get this to all run much better, because it is running like absolute crap. Might just have to reinstall the lowest end since I am streaming it. Try climbing. Yeah, the climbing's kind of glitchy too. Yeah. Yeah. If I can get the frames to stay steady like they used to with lossless, this should run great. But it's not really cooperating right now. It's kind of a test stream here, guys. Oops. Okay, why is it like ultra slow motion every time I fight? It's weird. It's gotta be another mod I have to configure, I'm sure. Yeah, what in the hell? It's funny because the last update on version 6 before this, it was very fluid, very fast, ran great. Now all of a sudden it's all super slow-mo in the combat. Alright, we gotta figure out which one is the slow-mo, because that's horrible. Not sure. I'm sure it's in the maybe in the Valhalla combat. Okay. One of the combat mods has to have the... Probably not that one. Okay, not that one either. Yeah, I turned off the full I turned off all the changed gamepad settings to have all the extra keybinds just for personal preference. I like classic Skyrim controls. So I turned that option off to have all the dodges and all the other stuff. Just because I want to play Skyrim, you know, if I want to play Dark Souls, I'll play Dark Souls. It felt like a worse version of Elden Ring with all the new added gamepad inputs and stuff. I just didn't like it. I like classic Skyrim. I don't know. Maybe it's an animation mod. I don't know why it's like ultra slow-mo. Where's another? Maybe this one. All I want is for it to not be. It should not be slowed down at all, which it's never been. Anytime I've ever played older versions, I'm really not sure what is doing that. No. What's this? I don't know. Let's just keep going. I'll figure all this off stream so that you guys don't have to see me dinking around on settings. I think that's a vampire cave. I think I'd get obliterated if I went in there. Try it out. Okay. So let's see if it slows it down. $23? Holy hell. Yep, we're dead. Dude, I'm level 1 here, guy. Yeah, I know the mods make it harder. It's always been that way on Nolvus. I'm just, since I got thrown into the wilderness, I'm kind of fighting for my life here. It's kind of fun though. I mean, that's what makes it fun for me, at least. Oh! My God. Escape the wolf, run right into the giant bear. With no stamina, I can't run. Oh my God. Alright, chat, word of advice, never listen to George when he says to pick a certain starting point. No more listening to George. No, I turned off the having to eat and drink and all that every 5 seconds. So I'm not the full survival mod. I think I turned off the I'm gonna die if I don't have a sip of water every 10 minutes, you know what I mean? I get that some people like the hyper-realism, but for me it's like I'm playing Skyrim. I just want to run around like an idiot and have fun. You good or bad? Who are you?
Warning you. Back off.
Conjurer, level 23, I'm dead. Okay, what? Oh, God. We are off to a good start. So we have pretty extreme fall damage now as well. That's good. Got to keep that in mind. No more jumping off mountains without the appropriate spells. I had a dream where I was falling off the throat of the world. The moment I hit the bottom, I woke up in a cold sweat. Where am I? I heard the wolf whimper in pain as the fatal strike landed square between the eyes. I almost felt pity for the creature. Almost. Let me guess. Level 45 wolf right next to me. Okay, so we're actually... Okay, so we're right near where we just were. I kind of like that it doesn't just reload to the... I'm going to save anyways, though. It doesn't reload right where you last saved. So we're still over here. I don't think we're Dragonborn. Are we still Dragonborn? I think we can still learn shouts, but... Oh, we still have to go do that quest? I'm sure if we want to become the Dragonborn, we have to do the main quest still, that they're the alternate starting point. So we still have to do that, I imagine. Alright. Oh, okay, we have all the main cities are already discovered. That's kind of... I mean, it's nice, but... I almost don't want to use it. Just for fun to be forced to run around, but... Okay, never mind. They're not discovered. Okay, cool. That's good. I was about to say, that'd be kind of cheap. Why is it so slowed down? What? I gotta figure that out. Literally, it is so slowed, like slow motion. The second I'm in combat, and yeah, I gotta figure that one out, because that is horrible. I've never had this happen in Nolvus in my life. So I don't know if that's a recent mod added or if my system is just... Okay, so I'm definitely tanking. Let's let it sit for a sec. Oy. I gotta get the frame gen to work properly, because Lossless is just tanking left and right, which it's never done before, so maybe it just doesn't work with this version. I know I'm having a lot of technical issues here, but we'll get it all figured out here. Okay, now we're getting blasted. Yeah, see, why is that so slow? I gotta turn that off. That is driving me insane. Okay, so we're slowed down from the ice. That's understandable. Let's get the hell away from him. Yeah, what mod would that be under, though? Or is that in regular settings? I don't think there's a... Has to be a mod. I don't think there's any auto-aim, or do I do that in the D menu? Honestly, I can just go on their Discord real quick. They probably have a pin for it. Yeah, let me check their Discord, because that'll save me a bunch of time. Yeah, I already found it. Okay. So it is dismemberment framework, okay. You can disable the feature in framework dismemberment. Okay. Chances of time slowdown? Oh, hell no. There we go. Absolutely never in my life. I want the combat to be fluid and dynamic, doing what I'm telling it to do, not me pressing a button and 3 seconds later it happens. That's going to drive me insane. Okay. Time slowdown during dismember, 0. Is there anything else? Time dilation. I'm going to turn anything that's time related off. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, I think that's about it for the time that I can see. Okay. Perfect. Now that's solved. Because I knew it had to be a mod, because it wasn't just the frames tanking, because it was consistently during combat, so. I have no stamina at all. Do I have any healing spells? Nope. Less reward. Soul traps, sparks. Okay. Alright. It's a work in progress, guys. Work in progress here. Sky looks cool. Damn. Moonlets looks sick. Dang. Okay. Okay, we found Riften. Looks like Riften's changed quite a bit too. From the outside, it looks, well, maybe not. Looks like some new buildings. So there goes tanking the frames again. I'm at 17. What? What is up with that? This has literally never happened before with this game, ever. It never does this on Nolvus. So I'm wondering... Yeah, it's stroking out. I'm wondering if it is lossless. It's crazy. Alright, let me unscale again. Let's unscale. Let's try a lesser version.
Imperial dogs. There's nothing too low for them.
And of course, since we alt-tabbed, it's got to do the Steam input. This is getting really old. Okay, controller is still freaking out. Yeah, they have, like I said, they have a way lesser version that is less intensive. See what I'm saying? This is getting so dumb, man. I never had these issues with the controller or anything. This is crazy, man. It's funny when I want to play this game for the first time in a long time, there's a new update. You know, I played it hundreds of hours before, but the second I want to stream it, there's a million infinite issues I've never had before in my life. I'm telling you, man. Yep, controller doesn't work again. It's amazing. It's just ridiculous. Sorry guys, I'm sure this is really dumb to watch. This whole like beginning has just been awful. I'm blown away by the amount of issues that have never existed in all my years of playing this mod list. Granted, it's a newer, recently updated version, but I feel like this is stuff that it has never happened ever, but now is Like, there, now, what, fourth time's the charm, or what? I don't get it.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Okay, so my persuasion failed, obviously.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Let me open the gate.
I usually don't, but my persuasion failed, so it's all good.
And you can head into the city.
My frames are in the gutter. It's at 13 frames again.
Fine. If you won't listen to me, I'll find someone who will.
With a thief's guild.
Be careful, Mio.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften
That's
jail.
the wrong answer. Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the thief... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, then you're stupid. You better watch your... Hey, you! Get over here! I want to talk to you.
I've never seen Miol this upset about
I'm
it.
really getting tired of your
The city
excuses.
really gets to her.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know but how was I to know the shipment would get...
Okay, frames are in the gutter still.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
So our limit is set because we use lossless, but lossless should be keeping us from losing any frames or being anywhere less than what we set it to, so it's always worked before and now it just does not seem to work, so I don't really know. Don't really know. I'll fix all of it off stream, so when I stream this again, this shouldn't be a problem. This is like kind of like a test at this point because everything's been running like complete crap. But
Take my advice.
and I'm sure in a few days they'll patch some more bugs out and make it run a little better. But I do apologize once again, guys. I know it's probably not very exciting to watch issues happen over and over again. But I haven't played this in a little while. But I remember the last few times I played it, it ran really good. So. It must just be because it's a brand new update that they're having some issues. Okay. So, don't really want to be in Riften, but I'm just wanted to discover it. Then we'll go to a cart and we'll head over to we'll go discover Whiterun, and then we'll go to Helgen. Because I think we have to start the tutorial quest even if we picked our own thing, because that way to make the actual regular quest lines start with the dragons. I really don't know why our frames are so bad. It's usually like stuck at 60 out here. I'm at 30 something for no reason. It's never this bad. Might have to just download, since I'm streaming it, that could be a thing. Check your game version. The game version is fine. I promise you. It wouldn't even run if it was an incompatible version. They do all that through SKSE. They do everything. They have the versions all locked. So nothing like that. This wouldn't even run at all if I was on the wrong version. So it's something to do with my lossless scaling. I probably need to unscale and try it again with something else because it's tweaking balls right now. Let's just unscale it, see how it runs. So without it, we need to put our frames back to normal.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours. I'm getting out of here. I'm staying out of this.
Okay, let's go to our regular counter here. So yeah, frames are abysmal. I think just across the board right now. Maybe this version just... And I'm streaming. I guess maybe I do have to go down a version. Because I'm usually at 60 plus and then 100 something in a cave or a dungeon. And we've barely been above 60 at all. I don't even think we have gone over 60. Even with the built-in frame gen they just added. And with lossless. Lossless is supposed to double our frames and keep it steady. And it wasn't doing that in the slightest, so... I gotta tweak all this, you know, test it some more. And then we'll be fine. That's just terrible. So I'm just kind of, yeah. It's tanking hard. It's I don't know. I gotta figure something out, but it's terrible.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
Because yeah, I'm used to being well over 60 frames, even on this mod, so... Because they just added all this new frame gen inside the E&B, and it's not really seeming to do anything for me, so... Yeah, like right here, we've never been at 30 frames at this section ever in our life. So this is probably something on my end, I'm sure. But so we're at 30 frames, 25, 30, 40. This area is usually super smooth.
I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my mom. Figured I was lying dead.
And I have to do lots of testing. And talk with the guys over at Nolvus as well. I do that. I'm sure there's a new... I have to do a new setting in lossless or whatever, because they use lossless to help with the frame gen as well. So I'm sure I have to tweak something on that. What's up, Blue Jay? I'm doing good. Just figuring out Skyrim. New modded version. How are you doing?
Whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size.
Because look at that, we're at 9 frames. What the hell? 9 frames. I've never seen that in my life in this game. I've played Nolvus for years on this PC. It's definitely not the PC. It's something to do with the frame gen is basically doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do. And it's a very new system on their end too, that they added integrated frame gen, and I don't know, it's not seeming to work. Yeah, I'm not looking for Jesus mod right now, man. I'm just trying to get some stuff discovered so that when I start the main quest, I can kind of just instantly teleport back. Heck yeah, you've been playing Nolvus version 6? Hey, Blue Jay, did you get... What are your frames looking like? What version are you on? Because I'm playing Ultra, which is the same version I've used since, like, version 4. And it's ran absolutely incredible. And on... Besides the most recent version 6 update, I've played version 6 since it came out in beta and alpha, and I ran perfect, well over 60 to 100 frames, pretty much 100 and something inside. Right now I'm at 30 outside and 50 inside, so something is very wrong. Playing Ultimate, no frame drops besides loading. Yeah, so like I said, I think I have something on my end is doing the opposite of what it's supposed to do, because I've never had this bad a performance ever in my life. So yeah, with Ultimate with no frame drops. Like, look at that, I just dropped a 10 in the middle of Whiterun. So something is very, very wrong. Yeah, I'm all right, George. I'm gonna be solo pretty much on that. I'm not gonna go get that guy and do. I don't know. I don't really want a companion right now. Kind of just testing the game right now, getting everything squared away. Then we'll dive into stuff once I get it all figured out. Yeah, Blue Jay, I'm just gonna probably talk to somebody over at Nolvus or mess around with Lossless, because I know I've used Lossless with this for like 2 years or a year or so, and Vector himself recommends it and uses it. So maybe I set something up wrong with this version. I don't know, but it is just running like absolute crap for me. So I'll figure it out. Any build ideas? I think we all know where we're going to be going. It's going to be a classic stealth archer. I can't stay away from it. I always do that mixed with, like, you know, spells here and there. Not too much of a real build, really. Just kind of exploring, trying different things out in the mod, and going from there. But yeah, it's probably going to be a lot of stealth archery once I can get things running good. It's what I tend to gravitate towards. 'Cause it's just classic Skyrim fun, you know? Yeah, usually standing in this exact spot, I'm around 80 plus frames. So I gotta tweak some stuff, but I think I'm gonna valid. You're committing to a heavy hitting hard build. That's fun too. I like to mix it up a lot. I mean, it depends on, you know, the dungeon or the situation, what I use, you know, spells or melee or archery, whatever. It all depends. I think we're going to switch it up a lot. For now, what I'm trying to do is just get this all dialed in to where we can consistently play it with no issues. On stream, maybe that could be the problem. I think I might have to do the lowest tier since I'm streaming, because this is my first stream on this game ever, so that could be why I'm tanked everywhere. Because I'm playing Ultra, and that I've never had any issues. And then the first time I stream it, I'm having tons of issues. So that could be it, you know. Streaming adds an extra hit to performance in every game I play, but usually it's never this severe. But hey, Blue Jay, I know you're on Twitch, but should head over to. Last time you played Nolvus, you did magic, so you're doing heavy. That makes sense. Should head on over to YouTube as well. I don't know what other games you play, but I play quite a bit of other stuff. I mainly focus on YouTube. I'm not really on Twitch. I don't do that much for Twitch. I guess I probably should, but there's a lot more stuff on YouTube available to watch. But I think I'm going to end it here for tonight, guys. This was kind of just a test. George, good chatting with you. Blue Jay, it's nice to meet you, man. Definitely like, subscribe, even though this was a horrendous hour and a half, 2 hours of trial and error. We'll get it dialed in, and we'll be back on probably tomorrow. But, yeah, George, nice meeting you. Blue Jay, nice meeting you. Everybody else that tuned in, thank you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And, yeah, I got to do some work on my end and get this running better. Otherwise, we're going to have to go back to something else until I can get this working. All right, guys. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Peace out, guys. Have a good night. Take care.